classes, more on method scope. Actually, let me put that title in here. Classes, more on method scope. Okay, so methods can actually see instance variables and methods on their object. So here I've got one class and two methods, right? Method 1, method 2, and here on line 9, I'm calling self to see what context that I'm in, right? And here I can see that I'm in example, and I've got this hex value thing going on here. I'm assuming that's telling me what location in memory this is, but I'm in the context of example. Here on line 10, I'm assigning an instance variable with the value of 1, 2, 3. And here on 11, I'm actually calling the second method, but I've got this commented out right now. So it's not doing anything because it's commented out. But line 12, I am just returning the value of this instance variable. And with the hash rocket here, we can see that that value is going to be 1, 2, 3, obviously, because that's what we set right above it here. So down here in method 2, it's literally the same thing, right? It's just self, instance variable value, and instance variable being assigned 500, right? So here's going to tell me what the value is, if it has a value, and then it's going to be reassigned a value, right? And above method 1, after self, it's being assigned a value, and then it's telling me what that value is, right? And remember, the last thing in a method, any method, the last value is what's being returned, right? So this value should be returned, and whatever advar is at the bottom here should be returned, right? So okay, so remember this method 1, the method 2 is commented out. So down here, instantiating this class example.new. So now the object exists, and I'm calling method 1, right? And when I call that, it's giving me 1, 2, 3, right? Because again, that's the last value that that method has. So run that again. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now let's see what happens if I turn that sucker off. And now method 2 is being called at this point. So then we expect it to go through these 3 lines, and then let's see what happens. Okay, so now when this runs at line 23, the value is 500, right? So hopefully that's clear why that is, because these 3 lines of code now are actually being ran at this location on line 11, method 2. Self, we're still in the same context of example, right? We know that the instance variable is 1, 2, 3, and that's why at first it's 1, 2, 3 here, right? And then it gets reassigned. So then once it's reassigned, the value that's returned is 500. So, you know, basically it's kind of like imagining that all this jazz is happening here, kind of like this, right? And there you have it.